Clarifies that, well, we cut out dead air at the standard practice. Fine, fair enough.
One of the first things that we do in post-production is cutting what's called dead air, which means long pauses between words or
But
sentences.
you cut out what you said, not what he said.
He's not complaining that you cut out what he said, which is what cutting dead air would do. He's pointing out that you cut out what you said.
We had to cut nearly a half an hour of dead air to make it listenable.
He claims that it's because Nick stutters or stammers.
But there was a couple points in the interview that even in person we had to have Nick repeat himself because the crew felt that no amount of corrective editing would possibly be able to make him sound normal.
It's been an interesting...
Yeah, Nick Shirley's not a great verbal communicator. This is definitely true, for sure. It's undeniable.
I don't think that correlates to intelligence at all. I mean, look at someone like Elon Musk, who stutters and stammers a lot.
And I hope that this entire video isn't just Andrew attacking his speaking ability.
But it largely is. I would say at least half of his response centered around stuttering, okay?
I mean, I already agree with you, Andrew. Yeah, it's true. You're right.
The clip that did the most rounds is when Nick tried and failed to pronounce the word benevolent.
Who cares? Honestly, it's just contend with the logic, not the person. This is contending with the person.
What do you think of this?
And I would always trust, this is another common thing, I would always trust a person who I think has honest intentions and is badly spoken than a person who has bad intentions but is a great communicator.
If we ask you to say it again, it's just to make sure you say it perfectly.
Oh, okay, yeah. So,
That would imply, whenever you say something like that, it would imply that everything else besides that would be put in there.
There's one thing that is most important about this. Andrew even admits here, this 89% claim is absolutely central to Nick Shirley's argument.
The second clip that Nick posted really makes my blood boil because it's so disingenuous. As I mentioned, 6 or 7 times in this interview, Nick references the stat that 89% of fraud in Minnesota is committed by Somalis.
He falls back in it 8 times, Andrew claims. Okay,
89% of the fraud happening by people who were brought into our country and then committing fraud. 89% of the fraud happening in Minnesota from the Somali population.
Right, but 95% of Somali Americans in Minnesota are illegal.
that's irrelevant. No one's making a claim about whether or not they're legal or illegal.
Yeah, 89% of Somali and are committing fraud.
Since we ended up including an extensive dialogue about that stat,
I don't see even how them being legal has anything to do with them committing fraud.
So when you fact check it, that would mean that that is all the more important.
we aired the version where he asked him to show us the data on his phone, which he found using Google search results powered by ChatGPT. So in the video he posted, you can see me look in the camera after he shows it to me and saying something like, "All right, damn, I guess he's right then."
89% of those charged in connection with Maisel
Yep. I've seen this.
identified as Somalian American.
Well, looks like we've got you do it. It looks like
I'm
there,
interested to see what you put in this interview because
looks like there is a problem with fraud.
I don't understand why he cut out where he admits that it looks like there is a significant problem of fraud, because that is the central topic of this entire interview.
The stat refers specifically to the already litigated Feeding Our Future case, which resulted in over 60 fraud convictions in Minnesota. The ringleader of the nonprofit behind the scam, Amy Bach, is white, but it is true
What about everybody else?
that 89% of convicted defendants in that case were Somali. That's what makes me so pissed about this particular piece of evidence that they present.
I mean, why don't we just apply some common sense?
Why does that make you pissed? That's all we can go with. That's all the information we have. Actual convictions. If we were to analyze the number of bank robberies in America, well, we can't know if the bank robbers weren't caught. So therefore, we can only look at the bank robbers that were convicted. Even after watching Andrew's response, I don't see why this makes Andrew's blood boil. This is the most dangerous segment.
He frames my decision to put that on screen as some kind of like liberal.
It's not the decision to put it on screen. It's the decision to not include your response to the information that was affirming the fact that what Nick Shirley was saying was in fact true.
Yeah, I don't think Nick cares that you put the statistics that he was showing you on screen. It's the fact that you took out your response where you admit it looks like there is a significant problem with fraud.
And then I go and watch the interview. I'm saying, well, what is this? This is not what happened.
Phoenix is doing good. Basically, any place with low state tax is getting a lot of.
In any place that's not Democrat.
I don't know about that.
But this is the actual interaction of how it went.
Here we go.
Denver. Why are you smirking? Because I don't know if it's prospering. It's not. See, you can't even answer the question. It's not prospering. Denver's not prospering. I agree with Democrat-run states are doing that.
Why would you not put that in there?
It does not contain the next most significant point. Yes, I didn't include my response to the American cities because I found out that my intuition was correct later when I fact-checked it. Exactly the point that I think is most damning here. It does not have an explanation.
This contact currently cut down to provide their dead air, which has caused the stammering or moments of silence, but also trimmed topics, mainly ones that felt unfocused or took listeners away from the main topics of fraud.
Fine, you can cut out dead air, but that really has nothing to do with the two claims that Nick Shirley has presented.
Basically, Andrew didn't put Nick Shirley's worst moments in, but he definitely also didn't put moments where he would be against the narrative of his audience in as well. He cherry-picked his own comments, he did.
And he really offers no explanation. Well, we cut out dead air to stay in practice. Yes, I didn't include my response to the American cities because I found out that my intuition was correct later when I fact-checked it. Okay, fair enough. But when you discover that he's correct about the claim of 89% of fraud being committed, you admit on camera that there is a significant problem. And that's the most important interaction in the entire segment of raw footage, but you chose not to include that.
It's exhausting, and I've got real investigations and real documentaries in the field, in the works, that I need to prioritize over these malevolent antics. 2026, keep my fucking name out your mouth. 5.
Channel 5 Live, worldwide, Hollywood and Vine. Fuck the authority, Channel 5 News. Channel 55. We don't fuck with custers. 5 is the best number.
Time to cut our losses.
And it's time for Lefties Losing It, and CNN continues to be the home of broken, tedious, afflicted souls who will spew any sort of rubbish on live television. The only exception appears to be Scott Jennings, the token conservative, the lone sane voice who happened to be there when Cameron Kasky, a typical soy boy lefty, was allowed to say this unchallenged by the host John Vernon.
Appreciative that the president is being transparent about this. I would love to be very transparent about the human sex trafficking network that he was a part of, but we can't deny it.
Can't agree that the president is being transparent about the Nobel Peace Prize and this disaster agreement. Scott, what do you think about this?
You're gonna let that stand? You're gonna claim here on CNN that the president is part of a global sex trafficking ring?
Well, I mean, again, we're going to talk about the Epstein files. Scott, I can do the fact checking as you go along here.
Seriously, the host John Berman makes hard-left simpleton Abby Phillip, the usual host, look like an unbiased genius. The nerve of that CNN propagandist to say to Scott Jennings, I'll do the fact checks, please. And the lawyers must have got in contact because that soy boy panelist was apologising profusely. He wrote, I would like to retract my comments from CNN last night and truly apologise. Donald Trump was obviously not involved with a giant international child sex trafficking ring where women and children were systematically raped by elites. I said that by accident and didn't mean it. What? You defamed the president by accident? That's the story you're going to go with? Not sure that's going to save you in court, son. And let's not forget, you repeated that outrageous lie twice.
Repeat what you said about the global sex trafficking ring? That Donald Trump was provably very involved with it.
Now, let's check in on some white women screaming abuse at a black man, calling him a race traitor, amongst other slurs, because he is enforcing the law. As an ice age, be a race traitor? Perfectly sums up his madness. White women screaming at a black man about racism. And here is another white woman who's very proud of herself for lecturing a brown man about what he's allowed to think and who he is allowed to support. Sure, there's a word that describes that. Starts with R.
35-year-old kid in the coffee shop was saying he's Republican. Young, brown, living in a blue state.
Only 60 seconds left.
I proceeded to embarrass him he said something about a debate. I said, I do not debate with idiots. No, this is a civil war. You have not received the feedback, the consequence, that your words are garbage and you're a bad person. Let me communicate that to you. You're welcome.
Let's round out lefties for the week with this performance from former Canadian Prime Minister, now full-time bimbo handbag, Justin Trudeau.
Vaccination disinformation the way you have.
What is disinformation?
What, that people have died?
In Canada to vaccinate.
I'm sorry, but that's COVID vaccine. But that's not misinformation. My old cameraman's mother actually... You pushed them into jail. My old cameraman's mother actually died after complications from the COVID vaccine. So is that misinformation? Oh, now you're laughing.
How was that diabolically dingus-of-Roby dictator ever elected Prime Minister? Canada, what is wrong with you? You let that male bimbo, lock you down, arrest your truckers, seize their bank accounts, and I'm going to say Justin Trudeau's performance in Davos did not improve when he was joined by his current girlfriend, the supremely vacuous pop star and second astronaut Katy Perry.
Paid for you to come here. Was it taxpayers? What do you make of the Federal Court of Appeal upholding the ruling that your martial law was illegal? They said you violated... It's good to see you, Ezra. It's been a long time. Where have you been? Where have you been keeping it? Pretty well. You didn't speak to me, though. I'm worried about you. I don't think you have.
You stopped speaking to me after the boxing match. I never heard from you again.
That's not true. Every time we tried to come into contact with you, you had us arrested.
Let's bring in Newsweek's senior editor-at-large and Article 3 Project senior counsel Josh Hammer. Josh, Justin Trudeau deserves that and so much more. His style of leadership, that performative caring together with the gross ineptitude, just sums up his time in office and sums up the World Economic Forum as well.
Yeah, you kind of have to love Ezra Levant there of Rebel News at the end, just talking about how every time they tried to have a conversation, that Trudeau moved to arrest Rebel News. I mean, that is just deliciously acerbic and pretty much directly on point, because frankly, Canadians' individual liberties, their collective common good, the country, and any way you measure the health of a citizenry or an individual citizen, it went down. It went down under Justin Trudeau. The Canadian economy went down. The Canadian standing on the world stage went down. It's really quite tragic. I mean, Justin Trudeau's predecessor, about a decade ago, Canada was led by Stephen Harper. Stephen Harper was an excellent leader there. Canada did not have to go in this direction. And you know, earlier this year, it looked like Canada was going to shift back to the Tories, back to the Conservative Party there. Unfortunately, we end up getting this current slouch in office, Mark Carney. So a lot of self-inflicted wounds when it comes to our northerly neighbors here in America, which frankly kind of makes them the butt of a lot of jokes. That's probably why Trump was ridiculing them so much earlier on as president, talking about annexing Canada and all of that there. Because Canada is, in theory, a first world country, but unfortunately, the day-to-day lives there is so utterly overrun by Islamization. It is so utterly desiccated by the roots of leftism when it comes to things like COVID vaccines there. When it comes to the transgender phenomenon, when it comes to something against CPS, Child Protective Services, to snatch up teenagers whose parents don't affirm their identity there. It's frankly becoming something of an Orwellian tyrannical state there. And Trudeau, as you said, deserves all this and much more.
The battle starts in 5.
I've got to say, I do like this new trend in the World Economic Forum in Davos, where you've got leaders like Donald Trump and Javier Milei who go there to essentially mock the globalists and everything they stand for. Let's hear a little of what Javier Milei had to say.
That is why in this same place in 2024, I stated that the West was in danger as a result of having embraced increasing doses of socialism in its most hypocritical form, which is wokeism. In turn, in 2025, I explained the mental parasites sown by the left in humanity. However, 2026 is the year in which I bring you good news. The world has begun to awaken. The best proof of this is what is happening in the Americas with the rebirth of the ideas of liberty. Therefore, the Americas will be the beacon of light that will once again illuminate the entire West.
What do you make of that, Josh? If we are in a civilizational war, can the West prevail?
How do you not love this guy? I mean, how does someone like listen to this language and not just utterly love this guy? I'm talking about the mind virus of wokeism. It's paraphrased, very close paraphrase there. I mean, he went in there guns blazing. You know, Argentina is no slouch as a country. You know, for a very long time, Argentina was one of, if not the preeminent economic powerhouse in all of Latin America. They fell quite a bit there due to self-inflicted socialist wounds. But under Milei, the economy really has turned around in pretty breakneck fashion. Look, there actually is something of a momentum shift when it comes to Latin America and more generally Chile, which had been governed by a prolific leftist socialist prime minister. Now they have an incoming very conservative right-wing prime minister there. You see other signs of hope as well, especially in Central America. Obviously, the El Salvador situation when it comes to Bukele is very much a bright spot there when it comes to massively decreasing crime there. So Latin America overall, I would say, with the glaring exception of Brazil, which is run by Lula da Silva, a Chinese Communist Party ally, if there ever were one. With the glaring exception of Brazil, there's a lot of very good stuff happening right now currently in Latin America. And I think a lot of this actually is downstream of Trumpian leadership. I mean, this is kind of the Monroe Doctrine, what Trump calls the Don Road Doctrine. I mean, this is when Donald Trump goes in with the staggering operation in Venezuela to get Nicolas Maduro, one of the great demonstrations of American exceptionalism, frankly, in this century. I mean, it was an utterly staggering operation there to get this narco-terrorist socialist tin pot dictator there in Caracas there. So when America leads, a lot of the rest of the Western Hemisphere of the Americas follows there. I think Javier Milei is frankly just an indicator of a lot of good that is still to come.
And he doesn't get the credit, does he, Javier Milei, for what he's achieved in such a short period of time, the economic reforms there, inflation, and he's managed to slash the poverty rate in Argentina whilst also reducing welfare programs. I didn't think those two things would go together, but he's managed to achieve it, Josh. And all the so-called progressives who should be applauding, they call him another right-wing extremist.
Yeah, they do, because they just see someone who mouths certain things they don't like, Rita, and they decide that you're a fascist. They don't really care what the results are. I mean, you know, so much of the left here, especially in the United States, that's obviously a country that I pay close attention to, but certainly internationally as well there. They really don't particularly care about results, do they? I mean, think about it here in the United States. I mean, gas prices are the lowest they've been in 5 years. And inflation is quite extreme. The stock market is approaching all-time highs seemingly on a daily basis. The trade deficit is the lowest it's been in literally decades. I mean, I could go on and on here. You know, it's really quite good, actually, the American economy. But nonetheless, there is a subjective sense that the media says over and over again, oh, we have an affordability crisis. It's not an affordability hoax, actually. And unfortunately, there are a lot of global people out there who, because they don't pay attention to the actual facts and they just hate the individual who is giving a certain policy, whether it's Milei in Argentina, whether it's Trump here, whether it's any number of other conservatives all across the world there. Facts increasingly do not, frankly, change opinions. Unfortunately, we live in a day and age where feelings and emotion oftentimes carry the day, and that's happening in Argentina and to an extent here in the United States.
Now, the media has made much of President Trump's faux pas during his speech, where he more than once referred to Greenland as Iceland. I've got to say, I've made that same mistake as well. But on a bit more serious note, what can you tell me about the current state of negotiations and what the Trump administration really hopes to achieve with or without its NATO partners?
So, Rita, personally, I am all in for the Greenland thing. I am like 10 out of 10 enthused at this, actually. I think this is one of Donald Trump's greatest ideas. Now, the Canada thing was classic Trumpian braggadocio. I mean, you know, basically trying to kind of needle and twist and poke fun at our deeply socialist, tyrannical neighbors to the north. By contrast, the Greenland thing is actually very, very serious. And historically, the United States has expressed interest many, many times. A lot of folks don't realize this. America has expressed interest in Greenland, Rita, many, many times in American history. So it's actually William Seward, who was Abraham Lincoln's Secretary of State, going all the way back to 1867, 2 years after Lincoln's assassination. Seward was the first man to actually mull the possibility of trying to acquire Greenland. Harry Truman, in 1946, 1 year after the end of World War II, at the very beginning of the Cold War, he made a formal offer. He actually offered $100 million to the Danes to acquire Greenland, he saw, just as Donald Trump sees, he saw Greenland as a crucial piece of territory when it came to the then nascent Cold War, trying to deter Soviet expansionism into the Western Hemisphere. That's how Trump sees it today when it comes to both Putin's Russia and to Xi Jinping's China. So I think that Trump is actually very, very serious about potentially acquiring Greenland. Now, the latest is that Trump put out a Twitter post saying that he will pause on tariffs on European power because the broad contours of some deal have maybe been reached. I take Trump seriously and not liberty on this one. Maybe there was a nice phone call or two there. But Donald Trump also pays very close attention to the stock market, and I think he probably was a bit scooped out when the stock market went down after the tariff announcement was made there. So I think that he's kind of I think he's playing a little bit of 4D chess here, being very honest with you. I think that he still ardently desires Greenland, and I think there's actually a very real chance that when push comes to shove, I think that Greenland could actually become a U.S. territory by the end of Donald Trump's term. Let's not forget, by the way, that one of the last great instances of American territorial expansionism about a century ago, it's now called the U.S. there in the Caribbean. Where we get that from? We actually got it from them.
Yes, you bought it, I think, for a bargain figure of around 25 million, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, there may be a negotiation happening right now with the price being discussed. I do like this little bit of cheek from some folk in Greenland. What do we call them? Greenlanders. They're mocking a certain aspect of modern American culture here.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
That's called the fentanyl lean, for those of you who are not familiar with that. Bringing American culture to Greenland, that video alleges. And that culture, I mean, it's funny because it's kind of true. That culture is evident in big cities, blue cities across America. We see this very visible drug problem. What's your response, Josh, to those who say Donald Trump needs to be more focused on issues such as that? He needs to be America first and worry less about foreign policy.
I think you can walk and chew gum at the same time. I mean, America first means a lot of things. It's kind of an abstract term. But America First has both foreign and domestic ramifications there. And one of the many ways that Donald Trump understands America First on the international stage, and this is laid out very clearly in the excellent national security strategy document that the White House released about a month and a half ago, they emphasize time and time again Western Hemisphere dominance. They call it the Monroe Doctrine, the Trump corollary on the Monroe Doctrine. So the Monroe Doctrine was this early 19th century statement by James Monroe, an early president of the Republic, basically said that America has the right, if not the duty, to act when hostile foreign powers intrude in the political affairs of the Western Hemisphere. And then Teddy Roosevelt, in the first decade of the 20th century, issued what's known as the Roosevelt Corollary, basically doubling down, expanding on this Western Hemisphere priority document. So Donald Trump is basically just reiterating this. And again, the Maduro raid, Operation Absolute Resolve, I think is kind of the quintessential encapsulation of this doctrine. Greenland is very much part of the Western Hemisphere. It's basically right off the coast of Canada to an extent there. So this fits well within his conception of America First. And I think prioritizing the Western Hemisphere is America First. We're not prioritizing necessarily other far-flung regions of the world. We're prioritizing our own backyard. So look, we obviously can and should care about domestic issues, but they're already doing that. I mean, look at the way that this administration is enforcing immigration law, the way that they are enforcing law and order in places like Minneapolis there. I mean, they're very much focusing on the domestic and the foreign, so I think it's something of a false choice, Rita. Again, I'm pretty enthused about the Greenland thing. I'll be honest with you. I was actually Googling a little bit about Nuuk Golf Club, the only golf course in all of Greenland there. I'm getting pretty excited about a possible golf trip there with the boys, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah, there's plenty of scope for further development in Greenland. You could have all sorts of things happening there shortly. Now, before you go, we've heard from Javier Milei, and President Trump also gave a memorable.
Peace is not spraying irritants and chemicals at peaceful protesters. It's not detaining a 5-year-old.
You'll need a top-notch team to
Kamala
win
Harris
this one.
piling on. She tweeted this, quote, Liam Ramos is just a baby. He should be at home with his family, not used as bait by ICE and held in a detention center in Texas. I'm outraged, she writes, and you should be too.
You don't
Where
have to be a
was
witch
the
to find the
outrage
magic in this
when
world.
300,000
But it does
migrant
help.
children got lost in the
I will bring
document
peace
shuffle?
to this universe,
Nobody
no
knew where
matter
they
the
were
cost.
under the Biden administration. And heartaking scenes like this, a terrified 10-year-old boy unaccompanied in tears at the border during the previous
tend to
president.
lost souls,
Vice President
like a
J.D.
shepherd
Vance
tends to
and
his
Border Chief
flock.
Greg Bovino setting the record straight on behalf of their agencies today. Watch
30
this.
seconds before you attack.
The 5-year-old was not arrested, that his dad was an illegal alien.
Well,
and then
look at you.
when they went to arrest his illegal alien father, the father ran. So the story is that ICE
let you
detained a 5-year-old. Well, what are they supposed to do? Are they supposed to let a 5-year-old child freeze to death?
That 5-year-old remains with his family. Well, what about the angel moms now? How many victims
The battle starts in
of
5,
illegal aliens that should not
4,
be here in the United
3,
States
2, 1.
are causing family
All you need to do is
separation
capture the
for
mission
American
area.
citizens?
Got
We
it?
will continue unabated in our mission to ensure there are no more Rachel Morens
You're about to find
separated
out.
from her 5 children.
Where's the weeping and the tears for these individuals? That Hunter Joe Abraham today, his daughter Katie, was killed by someone who was here illegally, and her friend. They're both in the car, and he said, you know, I'm already in the grave with her. What else can we do? So, Paul Morrow, in terms of procedure, I thought it was interesting when Vice President Vance said, what are they supposed to do with your child? The father takes off. Obviously, they're going to stay with the child until they figure out the best thing to do going forward.
Of course they do. And there are all kinds of procedures for this. You're going to take the child, you're going to do everything you can to make sure the child feels secure, feels safe, because obviously it's a 5-year-old, and now it looks like they're going to put the child with the father, and they're both in detention relative to being deported, which is just a procedure. I can't count the number of lives in those clips. Like, for instance, Fry says not launching poison at peaceful protesters is what peace looks like. Peaceful protesters. They're shooting fireworks. They're throwing ice balls. They're blocking the street. I don't know what city it is he's governing. Look, let's run down the chain here real quick relative to this canard. That's obviously what bait was correct, right? That's the word that I got to go with now. The child was bait, and that has become the narrative. Five people, hands up, don't shoot. Hold up from a wet mark. Left laptop is fake. The border is secure. Crossed by a hurricane. Trump is a Russian asset. Biden is fine. Cops shoot unarmed black men in the thousands every year. They're all lies. But they all get perpetuated because this is the media narrative that we're supposed to buy into. And look, even if you don't like what's going on relative to the way ICE is enforcing it, that's the law. And if you don't like it, fair enough. But to lie about it is the tell. If you actually had something to stand on, you wouldn't be conjuring myths like a child as big. You do that, and stand. I want to make one quick point just to undercut all that a little bit. I do think it's time for the Trump administration to lead into character, because we see a lot of stick. Okay? This is all about enforcement. Now let's remember, the Trump administration came in saying, big beautiful door, along with the big beautiful door. What I'd like to see is them do something right. As the head of the executive, you can swear in new citizens. Do it nationally. Do 10,000 new citizens by Zoom in cities across the country. It's to show it's not
Behold
stick.
the God of Thunder!
I want to make that distinction because very clearly you're not going to get anything but this narrative from the unfriendlies in the media.
Yeah, it's a good point, and there's some reporting that the administration isn't, you know, that some of this is problematic for them. But nonetheless, Jessica, you know, you go back to the original policy, which was, you know, you have an opportunity to self-support, and we'll give you $2,600 if you decide to go through that process. If you don't, this is what DHS said, and you're here illegally, you will be eventually removed from the country.
A disciplinary measure, and a lot of people have taken that opportunity. Hundreds of thousands, maybe over a million people have self-supported. But the story that the family lawyer for this particular guy is questioning seems quite right. He came through a port of entry. He entered the asylum system. He has an application through the CBP-1 Act. He has been going to court. I mean, that's a striking amount of detail for someone making it up. Over to the, well, I don't know. I don't run. I'm fine. Read my papers. I can process. Why would he do it? First of all, these agents don't seem to care about any of that. And on top of it, there was a school official who was driving her own children to school who saw what happened, and apparently there were
voices coming from inside the house, people who lived with this boy who were saying leave him with us. And that we were just she got out. They were trying to get anyway back into the house and they wouldn't open the door. Anyway, there's a lot of conflicting information about this particular case. It doesn't actually, like, Jacob wasn't jumping all over it. It doesn't matter. It's right where we should say, let's take a step back and look at the So I think what we should do is we should listen to what law enforcement are saying about how ICE is carrying out these operations in Minneapolis, St. Paul, and all over the country. The Minnesota Department of Corrections does press coverage. DHS is spreading persistent misinformation regarding ICE detainers. They need to set the record straight. Hennepin County Sheriff's ICE agents are racially profiling U.S. citizens, including off-duty cops. Luckily, our police chief. I've received endless complaints about civil rights infringements, including being stopped with no cause. That's happened to off-duty cops too. All of them have been people of color. There are new court documents out with new lawsuits medical examiner just ruled death of a detainee in ICE custody a homicide. He was choked so hard that blood vessels burst in his eyelids.
That's fake news.
And then in Maine, an ICE agent talking to a woman who's a legal observer, and he says, why are you taking pictures? And she says, why are you taking pictures? And he says, because we have a nice little database, and now you're considered a domestic terrorist. We know they want to use administrative warrants, which is not how the Fourth Amendment works. ICE is out of control. The women that block the traffic and stuff, crazy protesters with blue hair and wine moms who don't have anything better to do. Listen to law enforcement saying that ICE is not operating properly.
Shows her truth. Of course they detain this kid. What are they supposed to do, Jessica? Shove him into an orphanage? Of course, we all agree we don't do family separation. We keep families together, so when an illegal is apprehended, you deport the entire family together. And the guy was given an opportunity to leave, and he didn't take it. So this is on him. And these ICE agents took this kid to lunch. They spent a lot of time with them. They're very experienced because so many of these illegals came across with children. They're dealing with a lot of these illegal alien families. And a lot of these ICE agents have families themselves, and they all have very big hearts. The lawyer lies. That shouldn't surprise you when a lawyer who we pay for through an NGO is assigned an illegal alien and just acts like a defense attorney and says they came through an app. There's no record of that. You're also saying that someone was murdered at a detention facility. It's already been debunked weeks ago. The guy was trying to commit suicide, and the people were trying to save his life. Right? These detention centers are amazing. You get dental care. You get free health care. Have you ever seen the kind of concierge health care services
I saw Alligator out facilities? Yeah. Where did you go?
This guy came from Ecuador without any running water, Jessica. He's lucky to have these types of services. Let me just understand your position. Your position is that anybody in the world can cross into this country illegally with a kid and then stay here until they commit a crime. And then if they committed in a sanctuary city, we're not allowed to go get him because you guys protect him.
He didn't commit a crime. He had no deportation order.
Yes, he did. And I'm saying even if they do commit
Tremble before mass!
Yes, you do. You guys are protecting these people.
Behold the god of thunder!
Let's say that everything Jessica's saying is true. All the more reason to self-deport. All the more reason to come in this country the right way. Do it the wrong way, the monsters are going to do. Well, let's forget about let's take an American city. Let's take me. Say I have a suspended driver's license. I'm driving with my children. I can pull over. And I could get a ticket or I could go to jail. And my son's in the back seat of the babysitter. When I get out of the car, the police officer comes over and I take off. And then I'm arrested and my kid ends up in social services for the night. Are any of these people going to come run to my aid? Because I really didn't commit a rough crime. I just didn't pay my parking tickets for 5 years. So again, it doesn't matter. As a father, you guys love to support the kid. You are the party of the deadbeat dad. There is not any situation in my lifetime where I was convicted for assault, manslaughter, whatever I was selling drugs, whatever I was doing, to where I would run and abandon my child. I would have said, you got me, fellas. Before you arrest me, can I make a call so I can get my child? That's what the father does. That's the guy that I would support. That's the guy that's like, yeah, he didn't come in the right way, but listen, this guy, he cares about his kid. He took off running. He didn't look back. He was out. If you can run from your child in the snow from what supposedly is the biggest monster ever, I would die defending my children before I would run and abandon them and leave them to this horrible monster. So I don't care what the argument is, face man to man, father to father. You made the reason why your son's where he is because you ran. Period. If you had all these things, those are easy things to prove. Oh, I did this. I was on the phone. Thanks for coming out. I said, all right, get you on misunderstanding, officer. Here's my paperwork. I'll get it straightened out. That's not what he did. He said he took off running. And anyone knows you run monsters. You have a reason. If he is genuine,
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Exactly.
Thank you. I think Paul's idea is really interesting of taking 10,000 people who are on the list and saying, okay, you know what, we're going to have a huge ceremony. You're going to become citizens of this country. Those things are emotional. Right way. No, I think it's really interesting. Okay. All right. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube channel.
Tremble before fast! Oh, no skill shot!
Video out of Arlington, Virginia, shows ICE agents apprehending a violent criminal alien, one with a prior rape conviction and a history of illegal crossing the border. Now, we're learning that man was recently booked on another felony offense. The city of Arlington let him go. All because of the city's Democratic leadership that cut off all cooperation with ICE. Hello, everyone. This is Outnumbered. I'm Emily Campagno, here with my co-host, Harris Faulkner, and also joining us today, Kennedy, host of the Kennedy Saves the World podcast, Laura Trump, host of My View with Laura Trump, and Lawrence Jones, Fox and Friends co-host. Now first, let's go live to national correspondent Griff Jenkins with more on this story. Griff.
Yeah, hey Emily, look, this is a textbook case that exposes exactly the kind of criminal illegal aliens that sanctuary jurisdictions like Arlington County are protecting. Now, back in May, the county board voted to cut off all local cooperation with ICE, even for illegal aliens accused of being gang members, human traffickers, or even terrorists. Here's what they were saying at the time.
The actions of the current administration, as you indicated, run counter to our ideals and undermine public safety by, in many instances, fear-mongering.
Well, now, this week, and in this exclusive video obtained by Fox, ICE arrested this man, Guatemalan national David Cabrera, convicted of felony rape back in 2015. Previously deployed multiple times after multiple illegal entries, booked into Arlington County's detention center for a felony probation violation this year. Then, when an ICE detainer was denied, Arlington released him to the streets last week, forcing ICE agents to have to track him down at large. Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons says this puts everyone in danger, including his agents.
You have to go and make it all creepy.
This is the whole reason why sanctuary jurisdictions and communities just do not keep America safe. It lets criminals back on the streets.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
If a jurisdiction like Arlington would work with us, we wouldn't have to send ICE agents into the community. We would much rather arrest someone in a secure, safe environment. It's safer for my officers and agents.
Now, this comes as ICE agents are now facing an 830% increase in assaults from this time last year. And finally, Emily, DHS says they see a direct connection between the increase in assaults and the increase in hostile rhetoric from Democratic leaders. Emily?
And all of this comes as America's immigration agents are under assault like never seen before. ICE says that agents and their families have been getting jobs online, and as Griff just reported, assaults on agents are up 830% this year alone. This agent was hit by a rock and hospitalized during a raid in California last week. And to make matters worse, a sane congressman helped that violent mob get access to his identity.
I can start redecorating
And ICE says this agent was dragged for nearly a week after a Honduran migrant attempted to escape law enforcement in his van. Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons explained exactly how that situation played out.
Like you said, he dragged our officer. Luckily, he's going to be okay. But this is just one of the million, hundreds of cases across the country of these individuals that have been ordered deported or committed crimes in the United States. Yet ICE is demonized. And, you know, like you said, 830% increase in assaults on my officers. It's totally unbelievable.
So now lawmakers like Tennessee Senator Marcia Blackburn are introducing new legislation to protect ICE officers, making it illegal to publicly disclose the identity of agents and their families. Laura, it's a good step, absolutely. But at the same time, in the interim, these ICE officers need to be protected.
Yeah, you know, it's so scary to look at what's happened to these people. They're trying to enforce the law. You know, I sat down for my show this weekend with a group of ICE agents. And to be honest with you, they all told me they had to ask their families if they were okay with them coming out and exposing their face and me getting their names, because this is consistently happening to these people. There's only one reason you would put their faces and their names out there and their information out there, and it's cause harm to them. That is absolutely disgusting, and we need to do everything we can to protect these individuals.
That's the thing, Lawrence. The comments that we've heard from lawmakers saying, well, I need to see their identity to know who exactly is effectuating this. They're representing the state, and that's all you need to know. It only endangers them, and yet now we have lawmakers that are actively participating in the doxing. It's unacceptable, and I think there should be criminal repercussions for them.
You don't need to see their name. You see their badges that say federal agents. Look, the past administration had every opportunity when they had control of government to get an immigration reform bill done. They could have passed a law where people could have done it the right way. They could have set up the law the way they wanted to. They had control of it. They chose not to. They allowed 10 million people to come across the border. Those are the people that we know. That doesn't include the Godways. And part of the people that came across that border, a lot of them are part of criminal gangs.
Really?
They have raped people. They have murdered people.
It's not the only part of me that's turned
ankle
green.
bracelets, as this one did when he drug an ICE agent. Part of the reason why they were going after him because they had a warrant for his arrest. Then he cut off the bracelet, and then the agents have to go after him. We live in a great country. And part of the reason why our country is great is because we have law and order.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Once after your arrest, it is the duty of the federal agents to come pick you up. I wish the former president would have passed a law where these people could be rightfully in the country, but he didn't do that. And I know that he promised them that everything was going to be okay. It's not going to be okay. And so, against the world. I think it's not true because a lot of these federal agents are my friends. That's what federal agents take. There was a situation that happened last week where they shot a gun at a federal agent. We've always seen this happen at several facilities in my home state of Texas where people showed up with the intent to kill federal agents. We haven't heard a statement from former presidents doing this. The lawmakers on this, when they do the Sunday show, they haven't been asked to condemn this. So it's going to happen, and I just hope that we can get control of it.
Particularly in California, where I'm from, I mean, the local officials and certainly the governor have not done anything to tamp down that rhetoric, and in fact, we've been fomenting it, because when you equate ICE with an entity that deserves somehow our disdain, and even worse, that is commensurate with fascism and Nazis and all the other things, I mean, why would people come out in droves to attack them? It's you know, I feel like we always expect violence, but criminals are going to come, right? Like to have these elected officials that play this part in fomenting, you know, that vice mayor that called out the gangs to join in. It's not a joke. These are people's lives, Harris.
More than that, I'm thinking in the state of New Jersey and Newark, that ICE detention center, we've got a congresswoman facing charges right now. They were trying to break in. They didn't go through the proper protocol to get in, to be witnesses on what might have been going on at the ICE detention facility. They're allowed to do that, be observers. But no, they thought they'd get rowdy because they're all flexing for social media. Yeah, well, she flexed up against that ICE agent today, which you can see in that video, and now she's going to have to lawyer up and spend the better part of her elected time not servicing her constituents, but trying to keep herself out of hot water and possible cases. I do think that there is a layering of legality that maybe people are ignorant of. Can the president maybe do an executive order? I want to see something that says if you are in this country illegally and you are caught trying to break after an ICE agent, you lose your right to due process. Not that you ever really had it anyway because you're not a real U.S. citizen here. You broke into the country. You broke our first law. But if you do that, you go immediately. You attack one of our protectors, you're out. And by the way, don't even bother getting CP1 back. We don't want you. Yeah. I mean, that's a whole other level. And what happens if these great men and women decide they don't want to do that job? We are cooked.
And that sentence enhancements, in real life, sentence enhancements is any type of violence toward a cop and the like. So you would think when you're studying at not even being a citizen, then certainly it should be somehow there should be a repercussion that prevents them from even getting back in line. At least work on it. Yeah. Kennedy, I wanted to finish the segment with you on this point, which is that having a new family member in law enforcement, you could share with it what it is like as a family member is the fear of doxing and the reality of living with a loved one that goes out into this country and protects every day, willing to put their life on the line for the safety of us, and what that feels like in that respect.
Yeah, and when your spouse, your father, your uncle is a local cop, you worry that they're going to come out and run into trouble and abuse people. And it's like, we all know law enforcement officers, they all have families, they all have little kids. And, to worry that you've got sitting lawmakers who are encouraging the unwell and paid protesters to go after your entire family. It's really unfathomable, and it's like that's not why people get into law enforcement. They get into law enforcement to fight bad guys. And part of the problem is these lawmakers, the governors, and the legislators who are just trying to get a little bit of screen time, they can't acknowledge that there's a difference in people who come into this country. And if they want to make it easier for hardworking people to come here and make the country better, that's one thing. But at some point, you have to acknowledge the bad people who are here. And if ICE needs to change, then you do that through Congress. Right. You don't do that by threatening someone because they're not going to stop until one of these agents is killed. And I worry that that's only going to encourage them more.
Well, Laura, you mentioned that this week you had the opportunity to sit down with ICE agents for your show, My View with Lara Trump. And we have a little bit of that. We have a clip that I'd love to play. All right, let's
pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Watching our backs. People film us for only one reason, is to try and push other people to do harm on us. I mean, there's no other reason why you would take a picture of someone and post it somewhere.
Make way for the king of teams.
Yeah, there's no other reason, as I said, that you would do this other than to have harm come to these people, come to their families. The really incredible thing, just to end on a positive note here, that I found after sitting down with these gentlemen is that despite all that they've gone through, despite all the hate thrown towards them, the physical violence, they all say morale within their agency is at an all-time high. That is so much better than it was at any point over the past 4 years because they have a president, a commander-in-chief who believes in their mission and has their back, and it makes all the difference.
Can I just say real quickly, and I tell this to my young brothers as well. Whenever you have an issue with law enforcement, protest is never at the scene when you have an issue. You fight in court.
The battle
You
starts in
fight
5,
when there
4,
is things
3,
can be adjudicated.
2,
but you don't fight in the middle street. You
All you
fight
need
for
to do is capture the mission
legislation.
area.
But the fact is, we have changed their standard. And what's going to happen is you're going to force law enforcement back to the wall. Look, I don't wear a federal badge, but I am a local cop, reservist. And when you push law enforcement back against the wall, and they feel like they can't go home to their families, then we're going to have videos all over the place and say, is this shooting justified? Was this reaction justified? Well, what are they supposed to do? The judge signed on the warrant, told him to go pick up something off the chains, and the politicians that make the law said it was okay for people to resist the arrest. That's not cool.
And statistically, the most dangerous moments for a law enforcement officer are effectuating warrants. 100%. Well, guys, this Saturday at 10 p.m., My View with Laura Trump.
Hey,
everyone, I'm Emily Constance. Catch me and my co-host Claire Faulkner and Katie McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern or censor DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily updates.
You haven't enjoyed that a little too much.
You're looking live at Gary, Indiana, about 30 miles south of Chicago, where at any moment DHS Secretary Kristi Noem, alongside other immigration officials, will give an update on ICE's Operation Midway Blitz, which Border Patrol Commander Greg Pavino has deemed wildly successful, and that comes despite Democratic opposition. Hello, everyone. This is Outnumbered. I'm Kayleigh McEnany. Here's my co-host, Harris Faulkner. Also joining us, Kennedy, host of the Kennedy Saves the World podcast. Dr. Martino, Fox News contributor and criminal defense attorney, and Paul Morrow, you know him, Fox News contributor, attorney, and retired NYPD inspector. All this comes as DHS is warning of unprecedented violence against ICE officers.
Never fall! The moon!
8,000% here.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Officers are being assaulted by people throwing rocks at their heads and blocking police vehicles with their bodies and bicycles. This is Judge. Meet Eduardo Aguilar, a Mexican national living in Dallas, Texas illegally. DHS says he put a $10,000 hit out for the murder of ICE agents in a TikTok post. Some of these bounties have reached up to $50,000 for the killing and kidnapping of high-ranking officials. Here's another example. This is anti-ICE caller who wishes for law enforcement agents to get Man, DHS recently put out a statement defending these ICE agents, stating, quote, from bounties placed on their heads for their murders, threats to their families, stalking and doxing online, our officers are experiencing an unprecedented level of violence and threats against them and their families. This violence against law enforcement must end. And meet Kat Abugazala, a 26-year-old self-branded influencer running for Congress as a Democrat in Illinois. You can see her right there in pigtails as anti-ICE protesters blocking a police cruiser from lawfully doing their job. She's now been charged with federal law enforcement officer in the performance of their duties. Abugazala is pushing back on the charges brought against her, calling her indictment, quote, political prosecution.
This is a political prosecution and a gross attempt to silence dissent, a right protected under the First Amendment. This case is a major push by the Trump administration to criminalize protest and punish anyone who speaks out against them.
I mean, Paul, just looking over some of the court filings of what's happening in Illinois, you find damaged federal property, blocking means of ingress and egress, ramming occupied law enforcement vehicles, slashing tires, threatening and doxing officers. All of the other examples we just showed, there seems to be an attack on ICE.
Get ready.
Listen, this one's not that complicated, all right? The laws are in place. ICE is out there to enforce the laws that are on the books. The previous administration let in 12 million unvetted, and they're trying to clean it up. If you break the law, you got to accept the consequences. What kills me is that they go do this stuff, they tweet it out to virtue signal, and then they're shocked when ICE IDs them. It shows up and says, hey, you broke the law, you got to go. That's it. Here's the thing that I think we can use to advance the story, and this is important. You got a map
All
that
you need to
works.
do is
The
capture
quick
the
one and
mission
done
area.
arrest, and then the
Got it?
judges give them a slap on the wrist and out they go. That is ineffective. This is the point of the spear of the whole Soros ecosystem. Now, these are the same crews that tore apart our campuses, that destroyed the cities during the 2020 summer of love. It's all the same ecosystem. You got to map that ecosystem. Hope the feds are building a very interesting database to ID everybody, trace their money, because that's so important here. Map these networks going forward. That's how you get the big conspiracy charges. That's how you cut this stuff off at the new. And I will tell you something else. If they absolutely hate that, I don't think it's going to Andy know on X. You got to put up their mugshots. You got to expose them. They can't that because they all want to do this stuff. Just for fun, they have their fun day in the field. Then they go back to these cupcakes and they live their lives and they get married and they have kids and they talk about their wild days when they were kids. No, it's to follow their lives. Because if you're going to attack ICE agents,
Jury! Executioner!
That should not be one and done. It should stay with you.
I gotta stay away from East Cupcake if that's where they're all heading back.
Or is that a plan for Cupcake?
Yeah, well, if that's the case, I'm heading there. This is Governor Pritzker. Here's what he had to say. This is a real villain who he has to catch up.
So the courts and the Congress can eventually hold people accountable. It is imperative that none of the infighting, brutality, and harassment perpetrated upon our people goes unnoticed.
I mean, Donna, it sounds like he's keeping documents on ICE, the people protecting themselves from lawbreakers.
It's unbelievable. When the people who have let criminals go are now all of a sudden worried about criminals who are trying to do the right thing. I mean, this is just absolutely crazy. Trying to turn around what's happening out there and making it look as if the good guys are the ones causing the problem.
By the eye of Agamotto!
You cannot keep the city safe. You cannot keep the state safe and allow this to go on. We have to remove these people. And since when have we started to say it's okay to let this go on without saying these are laws that are being broken? Laws that we have to look at and say you must be faithful. Because if you don't, this is what happens. And this idea that the woman running in Illinois is being prosecuted, no, she is standing us against the world and keeping that vehicle from moving. That is a crime. You don't get to just say, oh, my behavior is excused because I have a different political view. No, your behavior is changed. And we have to stop this. And I agree with Paul. We have to make sure these people are held accountable and they don't want to be put on blast. Because if they are, they lose their jobs. Because businesses are saying, okay, we can't have these people around, sometimes schools. So I agree. We have to put them on blast and we have to hold them accountable. And it's not ICE agents, it's the people out there causing the inability to do their job.
And it seems like there's no greater targeting of ICE and law enforcement terrorists than Border Patrol Commander Frank Trevino, who you spoke with, who is sitting for 8 hours deposition today. Seems like a poor use of his time.
Who wanted him to be with her each night so that they could, I guess, kind of dismantle what she thinks is improper against protocol behavior against rioters. Non-lethal use of tear gas on a crowd that was pelting rocks and bottles at the heads of ICE agents. Just a few days ago, right? And he is the
Jury! Executioner!
The chief of the sector there that Chicago's ICE Center sits in. This is an important job. They know they have the worst of the worst among them. They're going after them, and she wants to soak up his time. And yeah, he's there for a deposition. It's a one-off. What she wanted was perennially for him to be sitting with her. And so a appeals court decided yesterday, yeah, that's not going to happen. I came on yesterday, and one of the things that he's worried about are all of his fellow agents. And look, there is concern, Kaylee, that these people who are going to do these things, so they're going to want to do the job that puts them in extra harm's way. He's been doxxed. He's had a gun put a hit out on him.
By the eye of Agamotto!
I mean, how much can one individual take if you feather that out? How much can any of them take? They're just going to work every day. They're just trying to make the world safer, our world inside the United States, our world inside of Chicago, Illinois. And the governor basically makes it worse. He's calling them, you know, did you hear the mayor, Brandon Johnson, calling them barbarians? Hey, you know, Greg Bombino's barbaric. Well, the guy's already got a hit out on him. What do you want people to even come in more on him? It's endangering life. The rhetoric from the left.
30 seconds before you attack.
These people,
Get
why
ready.
did they stop the cars? Because they've been doing it for months. They did it on the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. They don't know the difference between a regular car and a federal car. I don't think they care.
Yeah, and you know, Governor Pritzker, you know, he had the audacity to claim that he's actually trying to help ICE. I want to play that moment where Todd Ryan said, he's not helping us.
I have a strange feeling my music didn't make it on.
If you bring us a judicial warrant, we will bring you all kinds of help on the ground to go get the bad guys. That's what we want. We want the bad guys off the streets. What we don't want is for people to get racially profiled. That's what's happening right now.
Are they giving you all kinds of help there in Illinois?
That's 100% false, Caleb. I really want to know who the governor is actually helping. He's actually helping criminals. He's not helping us. So we even have cases where we have criminal warrants. You know, you look at a lot of these cases, they talk about raids in Chicago. We don't have new raids. We got operations that, oh yes, governor, we have criminal warrants, yet you're still putting targets on the great men and women of ICE. So it's completely false.
I remember watching that interview with J.B. Pritzker, and I was most interested in that comment because Pritzker had said that the one good thing about the border down. You know, that's it, problem solved. We don't have to talk about this anymore. Never fall! There's millions of people coming into the country to take advantage of an incentivizing welfare system that makes it very comfortable to live here. The problem is that is unsustainable. My problem here is like everybody else in this country wants bad people, violent people, child rapists taken out of our cities because they're the people who talk about this a lot. They're the ones who commit the most crimes over and over again, and because of the DAs, they are not properly prosecuted. So it's the recidivists who are doing the most harm. Get those people out. If you are a radical
jury,
you executioner, then have a conversation instead of demonizing the entire system. And law enforcement agents who are sworn members of ICE or Homeland Security, they have powers of arrest, badges, and guns, and a great deal of responsibility. So talk to them. If you're worried that people in your community who are innocent and hardworking are being targeted, then change the system legally, not with this radicalized emotion that they are hoping leads to murder. That is the point of this sort of radicalization. You know, of people, the girl who's running for Congress, she's radicalized, and she's speaking with people who have nothing else to do. Maybe they're going to be there. That's she would talk to this discussion. But Pritzker is not interested in the possible way, unfortunately, for Illinois and the rest of the country if we run for president.
You know what the colors? The colors in these riots that you see, you never see Chicago PD trying to keep the order.
By the eye of Agamotto!
The Chicago PD, which will do the job if they're allowed to, not enforce immigration to make sure that ICE agents aren't and try to get rid of their part. I want to see that. That's the problem.
And everyone else, I'll be interested to see if that happens.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.
Joining us now is Chief Border Agent Greg Bombino. Greg, first of all, thank you so much for everything that you and your agents do. We are so grateful. It cannot be an easy job, but we know that you guys are the best of the best. I think as America watches what's happening in Chicago and in Portland, and we've seen it across the country, but those seem to be the hot spots right now. We wonder, National Guard, you know, they're telling us that they're not needed, but your agents on the ground, your facilities, would the National Guard certainly help your agents do their job and do it safely?
Well, Tommy, thanks for having me. Absolutely, the National Guard is going to help. When you have large, unruly crowds like that, folks that are carrying firearms mere feet away from Border Patrol agents and ICE officers, folks that want to hurt, maim, and kill law enforcement officers. And that's where we're at right now, Tommy. Absolutely, we do need those National Guard members.
Right, well, when it looks like a war zone, you need to protect your agents and you need to protect those federal facilities. I'm wishing the best, and I'm hoping it doesn't come to that, but President Trump has made it very clear he will defend the agents and he will defend the facilities. So I think now is the time, if not any moment now. Kevin?
Yeah, let's dive in on this. I love what you said there, Tommy, and I think this is super important as we take a look at these pictures of ongoing protests. I just want to ask you this, Agent. From your perspective, are you getting the kind of help you would expect from leadership in places like Portland in particular, but also in Chicago? Because what I've noticed as a resident of Washington, D.C., they weren't necessarily thrilled about it, but the truth is the National Guard has made things demonstratively better for the citizens, and that's the point here, is it not?
That is indeed the point. This started in Los Angeles, if you remember, with the deployment of several thousand troops to Los Angeles to protect those federal buildings, to protect ICE and Border Patrol agents. We're seeing that same thing now.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
My heart hurts for my brother, but that will not stop me from defending Asgard.
Go out, fancy you! Invisible? Legions of hell are beyond counting.
Take a look. You have need of my strength.
Invigorating, no.
The wrath of Asgard. When I awaken, enemies fall.
Losing control.
I am barely wounded.
Clear the way.
The wrath of Asgard.
Sneaking from behind.
Slow down. The wrath of Asgard.
So enjoy my
What am I?
Your god is suffering.
I am ready to put on a show.
Wrath of Asgard.
Bring on the chaos.
I bring the hammer down.
Taking it all.
one side possessed.
A feast for my bones.
I am Thor, Odin's god of thunder.
Shield up.
Battle Fury first.
Disappear. You are nothing.
Behold the god of thunder!
They've got the numbers. Odin's here. Thor!
Only 60 seconds left.
The lightning of Asgard returns.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
The wrath of Asgard.
Your god is suffering.
Better stop that vehicle.
I am barely wounded.
For my friends.
You'll want to protect your rear.
I am no longer in control.
Anyone willing to help?
Battle Fury first.
Healing for my friends.
It was but a stretch.
You stopped them in their tracks.
For mutant kind! The wrath of Asgard!
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
I am ready to put on a show.
Who is behind you?
I am behold the god of thunder! I am Thor Odinson, god of thunder!
It seems we have company.
Battle Fury!
Only 60 seconds left. Better stop that vehicle. There's still a chance to stop them.
The lightning of Asgard returns!
Down to 30 seconds.
I am Odinson!
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
I am barely wounded!
Better stop that vehicle.
You'll want to protect your wheel.
Was put to stretch!
Only 60 seconds left. Stop them in their tracks.
Doing major damage.
Awaken the rage of battle!
A little help, please. You're pushing from behind.
Fear Magneto!
A feast for my crows. Hell, an opportunity for combat. Down to 30 seconds.
I am barely wounded!
Stop them in their tracks.
Awaken the rage of battle! I am Groot!
The final 10 seconds.
Behold the god of thunder! Armed and accurate! My power grows! I see what the stretch!
Now or never. Stop them. Shields up. I am ready to put on a show. An opportunity for combat.
Slow down! No! She may be my sword, and we have need of her today. The wrath of Asgard!
Don't give them another inch. Or
A strong defense!
disappear.
Armed Behold the god
before you attack. Get ready.
Laid low by lightning!
Anyone willing to help?
Twas but a stretch. Twas but a stretch. Watch your back. I surrender. You protected. The wrath has gone.
Tandy needs help. Disappear!
She may be my sworn enemy. Lightning can fight it. My vigor returns. What battle can continue without Thor? I have
Shields up!
the wrath of Asgard. Twas but a scratch. Behold the god of thunder! I came, I born again!
Watch me soar!
A strong defense.
Only 60 seconds left. Disappear! Someone's controlling me.
I found my weak spot.
Behold the god of thunder!
Shields up!
I came, I saw, I smelt. 'Twas but a stretch. The wrath of
30 seconds! Double KO!
reality yet again. Awaken the rage of battle.
Watch me! 30 seconds! Keep fighting until we have a winner. That's 3! Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Twas but a stretch.
I like the code.
am Groot!
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Was but a scratch. Wait the range of battle. It seems we have company. Wrath of Asgard.
Our friends are in! I'm trying to help.
Within the range of battle. I have become vulnerable. Was but a scratch. Born
Peggy 16.
Pure and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men. There is nothing more terrifying.
In that forsaken place, blood must spill. Blood of your fellows. They are true faithful.
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Miquella is doing here.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Come now. Touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
Times have changed. I will show you the galaxy for what it truly is. See things from a new perspective.
Is this what our future holds? Always running.
I invite you to look more closely.
What are we dealing with?
We thought all his knights were dead. Yet Lamorak sends one more. I almost admire him.
Tirana! But you're one of the White King's sorceresses. You destroyed the White Lands.
That destruction is in fact salvation.
You're insane!
You know not of what you speak. Accept your defeat.
Beware! cannot cross too far, but this spear can. Take the spear.
She's human again.
It seems you do have the capacity to surprise us. Not enough. Change or rectify. Even with your new ally, we end this here.
Enemy of my enemy, I lend you my strength.
We fight as one.
Cyrano of the Nine. You will not escape justice. Justice. There is only the king's will.
Go to hell!
Foolish knight, and your foolish foe. Faced with the agony of truth, you choose the comfort of lies. Loyalty without inquiry is in itself a betrayal. Your loyalty has condemned this man.
Heads to threaten me. My master. Safe. The scriptures sound. All I ever wanted was a life in my mountain, free from you and your so-called merits. Those high above don't trust me. I understand that. And they send you and those knuckleheads to threaten me. To obey and serve once more. I understand that too. But what I don't understand is... you bastards killing my kind!
Stay back! Stupid dog! Mark this. He's not just any monkey. He's a monkey of merit. A monkey was made Buddha once. None other than me can challenge him to a duel. Look, monkey. I don't make a habit of fighting someone I've bested before. Here's my offer. If you lose, I'll take you to the Celestial Court. They will stay and level your mountain. But if I lose, I shall certainly take revenge, and they will level your mountain nonetheless. How tragic would that be, huh? You are one of the court. We don't need to resort to violence. How about you bend the knees, admit the wrongs, and we can put this behind us?
All these years, except for that pig, you're the one who talks the tallest tales. Good, I am entertained. Speaking of entertainment, wouldn't it be fun if I pluck your extra eye out for my snack and allow you to keep the other two? Because I'd hate to let you miss how I'll slaughter each mongrel of the court. Those below, those above, and that black mutt of yours. Come at me, all of you.
They gave you many chances. The victorious fighting Buddha. Have you any idea how many would give their everything for immortality?
Immortality? For that word, all realms and beings have ruined themselves.
The Celestial. The Celestial Court welcomed you, foul monkey, yet you remain untamed. None shall save you now.
Dear brother, your edge needs homing. Good. I was in need of a back scratcher.
Monkey. monkey! Taste my axe!
Rat! You call that a duel? The glare up here is dazzling. Fight me in the woods if you have the guts. Yeah.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
You don't have to be a witch to find the magic in this world, but it does help. I may be powered by K. You don't have to be a...
Where there is evil in this universe, I will be there to balance it.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Rocky, always feels good going into a fight with you.
Keep your cool, Frank. We're the good guys.
This shield will serve me well.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ultron will not consume this blessed land. Some assistance, please. Healing power.
I was worried.
You are now alone.
That's the most I need.
Your time has passed. Quantum magic.
Thunder shall defend its mutant allies.
I found one of our critics.
Quantum magic.
Enemy hunter from afar.
Enemy ahead. Prepare to engage. You are safe now. Quantum magic.
Almost there. Don't turn back now. We need to keep running.
Healing power.
Born again!
Destiny was not kind.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. Turn around.
There's still so much to do.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I am ready to put on a show.
Not feel good about it.
There's still so much to do. The cosmos heals you. We are in this together.
Get that vehicle moving again.
First, Krakoa announced this. Ultron's outdone himself. Our foes have arrived.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Cannot be stopped. The ship shape in no time.
The cosmos heals you.
Just the boost
Cosmic
I
might
need.
returns. Quantum magic.
That's the Bucky I... Born again! Just like Krakoa, Orako must be liberated. I'll be ship-shape in no time. Hostiles! Did you see that?
Get that vehicle moving again.
There's still so much to do.
You best check this out.
Healing power.
We don't deliver this core, Orako falls.
I am at your service.
We are undefeatable. It's party time!
The cosmos heals you.
That's the boost I needed.
Cosmic might returns.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Healing power.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Now I got you. Coming right at ya.
Destiny awaits.
We cannot let Ultron's infection spread further.
Quantum magic.
Battlefield ready again.
You are safe now, my friend.
Healing power. Together! To victory! to free the island from Ultron's control.
I am not in control.
Quantum.
I need healing. Pure cosmic energy.
Almost there! Don't turn back now!
Have to fight back.
The cosmos heals even.
Born again! I'm doing this my way!
We are undefeatable!
By the eye of Agamotto! Ultron, who's tempted?
Healing power.
Only 60 seconds left.
Destiny awaits. Quantum magic.
I'm good to go.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! There's still so much
Down
to
to 30
do.
seconds.
The cosmos heals me. I am at your service.
Double quick.
Take everything!
The cosmos heals me.
The final 10 seconds!
You do the same for me, Lee.
Well, you can't expect to win them all. Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost. I am no golden god. I am simply a man who wishes to use his power for
30
good.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You and me, Spectre, we're two of a kind.
I'm not nearly as heartless as you, Castle.
That's not it. We're alike because we both know there are some problems that can only be solved by force.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
It is my destiny to lead you to victory. Do not stand in my way. On your toes. This shield will serve me well. Healing power.
It's Namor's disgusting for this. Yay.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
No kill shot!
this together.
Look, it's Namor's disgusting pets. Yeah.
The cosmos heals you.
Here comes trouble! I'm counting on you. I've got yours.
I feel better already.
Leave them to
please.
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
The cosmos heals you. I am at your service. Quantum magic.
That should be sufficient.
We are undefeatable!
Quantum
Story's almost yours!
Born again! Maximum pulse!
Keep fighting until we have a winner! Spider mode!
Second chances. I will leave this universe a better place than it was before I was created.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Where'd you get the mech?
It was my dad's. He died piloting it, and then I took over.
You know who killed him?
I don't want to talk about revenge. I just want to carry on his work.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
A
It is
shield.
in the
How
interest
nice.
of all mutants that we succeed this day, and so we shall.
Here comes trouble.
The cosmos heals you.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Leave them down!
The mission area is yours. I'm everywhere.
That's a job well done.
Cosmic might returns. Some assistance, please.
They don't look friendly.
That feels better. I'm good to go. Slice it.
located one of our opponents. Much better. Healing.
A thousand gods!
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Born again!
Shields up! Control lock!
I feel better already. I am at your service. Second chance is over. Healing power.
Your boom! No kill shot!
The cosmos heals you.
I feel like myself again.
Control seized! You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Some assistance.
Another epic victory! Big win! You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm not a hero. I'm the Punisher.
When mutants... The higher the pressure, the more dazzling the diamond.
You cannot save Yggdrasil, nor can you save yourself.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hooray! We're saving the world, and here comes the loosest cannon.
Was that an insult? Because it feels kind of like a compliment.
Do you truly believe you can stop my grand scheme?
The loosest cannon and his sidekick Spider-Man. I like it.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Help get that vehicle to its destination. Just stick with your team, you'll be fine.
Let's go, they're ready to go.
A little help, please. checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Take a quick break. I'm sure my team can handle the rest.
So much for maximum effort. sing lullabies.
Some sort of
All they
squids?
did was make
Great.
me angrier.
Not a Hydra. Cut off one head, none grow back in its place.
Anyone willing to help?
Fine, but thank you.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Disappear!
Your spandex-clad butts. They're
Damn it, never fall! Woo! What are you aiming at?
Better than Aunt May's
This
chicken
queen's reign isn't over.
Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. A little help, please. These squids reek of desperation anymore. I like it cold.
You can't be rid of me so easily, I'm afraid.
Our time grows short. Hurry! Get that baby moving again!
That's my way!
We need to get these prestige this year.
The next version of me, I
Some
mean.
uninvited guests.
You get a web it! You get a web it! You get a web!
You're halfway there. Keep going! Nice deep freeze.
I'm good to go. I'm opening a portal.
Don't mess!
Pentagram of Parala. Good medicine.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Leave me, darkness. Master, the world tree withers.
Now we got Journey to the Tree.
Damn it, never fall! Relax! Dang it! Woo! Never miss!
Shields up!
I am strengthened for battle.
What am I? Invisible? Double KO!
Vishanti foresaw this.
A nice deep freeze. Almost there! Don't turn back now! Fear that.
Nice!
Namor let in some party crashers.
The Sorcerer Supreme lives once more.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
You get a web it! You get a web it! You get a web! Watch out, they're headed our way!
I am strengthened for battle.
I suck!
Out, dark magic!
Get that vehicle moving again! Need some help.
The Sorcerer Supreme returns.
Only 60 seconds left.
I can't perform under that.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Hey, hit and
Good medicine.
Just drink out. Hang on.
Down to 30 seconds. Time for the big finish.
The doctor is in. I'm doing this my way.
The final 10 seconds.
Still enough time for me to totally blow.
Disappear!
Game over, mon ami. You lose.
Pentagram.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
By the eye of Agamotto. Of course, I am
Double KO!
Now my sights are on the king.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Need some ranged firepower.
Let's make our way down to the boat.
Good medicine.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Castle went down fight. The Sorcerer Supreme returns.
Get that vehicle moving again! Only 60 seconds left.
Creatures have risen from the realm of black medicine.
Disappear! A nice deep place. Down to 30 seconds.
By the shades of the Seraphim, I return.
The final 10 seconds.
Without Spider-Man, New York is lost.
You'll have to keep fighting
By
until
the
we have
eye
winner.
of Agamotto! Leave me, darkness!
Hope I make the cut!
We must get to safety.
You get a weapon! You get a weapon! You get a weapon!
Ouch, dark magic!
So close! This is your big chance!
Choice kill.
I like the cold.
I am strengthened for battle.
Believe me.
Never miss! My way!
It's the grand, another epic victory! Big win! Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Open your eyes. Reality is but an illusion.
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost. I was born to change humanity for the better. I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Open your eyes.
I will leave this universe a better place than it was before I was created.
How about you and me make a little magic together? Chef?
I will gladly fight by your side, but nothing more.
That's all I meant. Ain't my fault my accent.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Sounds easy. Which means it's probably not, right?
You're about to find out.
Some assistance, please. You are now alone.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
I'm always running
You better stop talking and start fighting. The mission area is yours.
What the hell are those things, Namor?
The Cosmos heals you.
Control lost.
Be right back.
I'm opening a portal.
I wouldn't get back up if I were you.
A shortcut through space.
Get ready.
Got off one head, none grow back in its place.
My body is rejuvenated. Good medicine.
You need to teach me that spell, Stephen.
Turn around! They're sneaking up on us!
This is the very spot Rogue and I set
Our
up.
foes have found us.
Best choice I ever made.
What have you summoned now, Namor?
You captured the mission area.
By
Keep
the
going.
eye of Agamotto! Timely intervention.
Double KO.
The pain was worth it.
Hold still. I'm trying to help.
Sorcerer Supreme.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Adonde está la biblioteca? Well, hello there. You can do this dance without a cape too? What do you say?
Sorry, I've already got a partner. His name is Cloak.
Ah, the old boyfriend in Canada thing, eh? Well, I'm from Canada, and I've never met the guy.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Sounds easy. Which means it's probably not, right?
You're about to find out.
Pentagram of Parala. Our enemies are good medicine.
Thanks for the target practice, more.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
I've always wanted my own mission area.
Then you better stop talking and start fighting. The mission area is yours.
Mine? Really? Does that mean I can start redecorating it now?
Oh, will you shut it? The battle isn't over yet.
I purge the darkness. Good medicine. Enemy in front of us. Leave me, darkness.
Double KO.
Oh, be gone.
That's 3. You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
My life was in peril.
Just embrace the light.
One couldn't win without the other. What have you summoned now? Leave me, darkness!
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Foul creatures, return to the seas at once.
Control lost.
The Sorcerer Supreme lives once more.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
I'm opening a portal. Pentagram of Parala. My way! More tentacles than Gargantos himself. They can't move. My body is rejuvenated.
Their team's capture progress is past the halfway point. Control C. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Oh, magic is not to be owned, but to be felt, experienced, lived.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Your ankhs are maddening.
Not my onks. Khonshu's.
Even so, maddening.
If I'm on your side, isn't that what you want?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Our enemies are near. Good medicine.
You need to stop that weasel in its tracks.
I purge the darkness. The winds of Watum blow fair this day.
There's more of them than us.
Now, a disappearing act.
They've made it halfway! Stop them! Better stop that vehicle!
Chaos always prevails.
Lead them to Khonshu! Khonshu demands vengeance. So weak.
You stop them in their tracks!
Feeling stronger on this enemy. Under my spell.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Shields up! There's still a chance to stop them!
I'm opening a portal. Judge! Jury! A shortcut through space!
What are you aiming at? As always, need some ranged firepower. I'm good to go.
They hit a checkpoint! Now might be a good time to stop them.
What armor is this? The emanations of power here, nearly overwhelming.
Better stop that vehicle!
Enemy in front of us.
气贯长虹
I purge the darkness.
I'm good to go.
Goodbye for now.
They made it halfway!
Tremble before fast!
Shields up!
Reborn, goodbye. For now.
Iron Fist, ready to fight.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
There's still a chance to stop them!
I'm doing this my way! On your toes. Here they come. I'm opening a portal.
They hit a checkpoint! Now might be a good time to stop them.
A little help, please. Be right back.
Better stop that vehicle!
Do you have a license for that, Frank?
Feeling stronger already.
What are you aiming at?
No, a disappearing.
It's now or never! Stop them!
Judge, jury, executioner!
Double KO!
That's much better.
Reborn from the chaos.
Don't give them another inch! Or else.
Leave them to consume!
Under my spell!
A little help, please. Feeling stronger already.
That turn is absolutely absurd.
Now, a disappearing.
You're not going anywhere!
Tremble before fast! Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Too many Thanks.
My fate. Goodbye. For now.
He's stopped them in their tracks!
Battlefield ready.
Reborn from the chaos.
What am I? Invisible?
Double KO! Disappear!
My work here is not done.
Tremble before fast!
Only 60 seconds left! Double KO! Well, you can't expect to win them all. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm not a hero. I'm the Punisher.
You don't have to be a witch to find the magic in this world, but it does help. I have made my share of mistakes, but I am fighting every day to make amends.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Even the astral realms are torn apart by the time stream entanglement.
Who better to put them back together than you and me?
I like your optimism.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area. No, it's Galactus, the daughter of Galactus, you idiot!
My work here is not done.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
You sure are demanding for a disembodied cosmic voice.
Get back in action before I shut this whole thing down.
That's fair.
Better stop that vehicle. Yeah, I know. Stop scrolling and start moving, okay? Shields up.
Got me good.
Embrace the chaos.
Double KO.
I won't make the same mistakes again.
I'm opening a portal.
Better stop that vehicle. They've made it halfway. Stop them.
That's better.
What the hell are those things anymore?
Under my spell. I disappear.
Thought I got me.
Hitting real hard.
There's a little chance to stop them.
What are you aiming at?
Better stop that vehicle.
More of me than ever!
They hit a checkpoint.
My work
Now
here is
might be a good time to stop them.
Wait till the very last moment and crush all their dreams.
You're really not okay, are you?
I am ready to put on a show!
Hope I make the cut! Win it!
Chaos control.
Let the devil
You're not going anywhere.
Ooh, I caught it!
Shields up!
can't hold me forever.
I won't make the same now. A disappearing act.
Feeling stronger already.
Oh, yeah, that hurt.
It's now or never. Stop them.
I'm doing this my way.
They look like they mean business. You're not going anywhere.
What are you aiming at? I unleash.
Stop them in their tracks.
That's better.
Great. Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff.
My work here is not done.
Don't give them another inch.
Oh,
Or else.
win it, hand! What have you summoned now, Namor? Slows me down. Armed and dangerous!
Ah, that's better.
Again!
Goodbye.
I am ready to put on a show!
Well, you can't expect to win them all. Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost. I am no golden god. I am simply a man who wishes to use his power for good.
Who's the man? Wait is.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost.
I am not the man I used to be. I have found a greater
So's the Kingpin. Doesn't make either of you any less guilty.
Touché.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Twisted metal in ways I would never dare.
You're about to find out.
Watch out, coming through!
It seems we have company. I feel like myself again.
Shut it! The battle isn't over yet!
What vile creatures may
Control lost!
Rebirth is a mutant's greatest gift.
Found me someone to fight. Got good. I squished the switch for you.
capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Much better.
Control seized.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Fear Magneto! Here they are now. You are under my protection.
Bon, the next delay of bomb.
Control lost.
Assemble!
Needed that, thanks.
Your powers are mine! I shall not be removed so
Together
easily.
to victory!
Full potential. Insignificant mass. My strength here they are now. For so long, I fought for mutant kind's future. Our time has finally arrived.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I'm the best there is. Suck it, Logan!
I like your style, lady. Stealth has never really been my strong suit.
At your size, you should be able to get almost anywhere without being seen.
It's not so much that I get seen. It's that folks hear me coming from a mile away.
Somehow, that doesn't surprise me.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Which means it's probably not, right?
You're about to find out.
Ah, much better.
Allow me someone to fight.
Taking charge. You are welcome.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
The mission area is yours.
No time for a little dog.
What vile creatures Namor has summoned?
Control lost.
I shall not be removed so easily.
Those guys are about to shoot at us.
You need not fear.
Ah, bon, the next delay of bomb.
I feel like myself again.
I'll deploy another thing.
Taking charge.
Assemble!
Oh yeah, baby, that's
the good
Mutants
stuff.
always rise again.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Much better.
I've seen scarier things in the valley.
It seems we have come.
My healing factor can't keep up.
Kinetic blaze. mess with the amazing Spider-Man! I feel like myself again.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Down goes their accuracy percentage!
Your attacks are futile. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I'm opening a portal.
Now I got you.
Well, you can't expect to win them all. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
You don't have to be a witch to find the magic in this world, but it does help.
Huh. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Wow, you look tough.
Belong in high school. What are you?
A famous singer.
I don't listen to music. I punish criminals.
Well, we are in the right place for that. Let's go.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
You guys are actually imagining this.
Feeling stronger already. Under my spell.
Healing power.
A nice deep freeze.
Boom! No skill shot!
Ah, that's fair.
Leave them to Khonshu!
On your toes. You hear
them to Khonshu!
It's the grand finale!
Lead them to Khonshu!
I'm hurt.
I am at your service.
I simply magical.
Gods!
Rise, my friends!
A nice concentration.
Behold the god of thunder!
It's okay. Admit it. You need me.
Second chance is over.
Armed and dangerous!
I'll take everything! What a pair we make. Only 60 seconds left.
Lead them to Khonshu!
I require some aid.
A nice deep freeze. Feeling stronger already.
Our adversaries gather.
Step lightly.
I am Asgard's might!
A disappearing.
I'm hunkering down.
Down to 30 seconds.
My fate isn't sealed yet.
Goodbye.
For now.
I suppose this arc belongs to me.
A nice deep freeze. Final 10 seconds. That's better.
Hey, Dad!
It's the
Someone
grand
put there! Never, never lead them to Khonshu! The moon haunts you! The mountain gods!
Break the cage.
Double KO.
Our foes have
Clear
arrived.
you're still worthy, Thor.
Another epic victory. Big win. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm not a hero.
I will bring...
You don't have to be a witch to find the magic in this world. But it does help.
I was born to change humanity for the better. That time has come.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Wow, you look tough.
You look like you belong in high school.
The
What are
cosmos
you?
heals you.
Famous.
in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Different places. Oh, was that day hit?
Stuff like the Sun Devil.
Healing power.
I feel better already.
Feeling fantastic. Anna Marie! They're gonna pay for this shit. We make a killer team. Love that healing feeling.
The cosmos heals you. You are safe now, my friend.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
We got on this shit. Let's move this core. The moon haunts you!
Healing power. Battlefield ready again. This time I need healing. Problem solved. Hope I make the cut. Oh, was that your Spectre?
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Destiny waits.
Sorry, Punisher.
Quantum magic. Feeling fantastic.
It's too early.
Behold the god of thunder!
I am ready to put on a show.
Second chances.
Your powers are mine! The moon haunts you! The moon haunts you!
Double KO. Let's dance,
I have
Revan.
risen.
Fucking Hulk.
Some assistance, please.
You think you can harm me?
Quantum magic.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Get down here and help!
Happy thoughts, happy thoughts.
Healing power. I'm doing this my way. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Quantum magic.
Better get out of here.
Fall back, fall back.
Anna Marie! Shoot these onto whatever you find.
There's still so much to do.
Can't you wield it, Spider? Blame him.
Get that vehicle moving again. Only 60 seconds left. Funny.
The moon haunts you!
When you two dated.
Hope I make the cut!
Leave them to Khonshu!
Mon Dieu, that hurt.
Healing
Your powers are mine! Behold the god of thunder!
One tree falls, but another shall grow to take its place.
Born again!
Healing someone brought protection.
Second chance is over.
Final 10 seconds. I am I'm ready to put on a show!
Behold the god of thunder!
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Destiny awaits.
Well, we can't expect to win them all. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost. I tend to lost souls, like a shepherd tends
30
to his
seconds
flock.
before you attack. Get ready.
It's so strange to be back, after all I've seen out there.
A life alone in the cosmos can have quite an effect on one's mental state, I imagine.
I hear you haven't been lonely with a certain gala attendee.
Let's just say I've been keeping informed.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
A foe has revealed themselves.
Healing power. My cosmic might returns. I could not have... The cosmos heals. Healing power.
Stop them!
Cosmos heals you.
There's still a chance to stop them!
That hit the spot. Last mistake. Battlefield ready.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Might return.
They hit real hard.
Quantum magic. Healing power. The cosmos heals you.
Maximum pulse!
They made it halfway! Stop them! Better stop that vehicle!
What are you aiming at?
Some assistance, please. Better already.
There's still a chance to stop them! Plasma! Burn!
I am born anew.
Better stop that vehicle!
The cosmos heals you.
I suppose that helps.
Hostiles.
I require some aid.
Your powers are mine now!
Maximum pulse!
Don't give them another inch! Well, you can't expect to win them all. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost. I was born to change humanity for the better. That time, I will bring peace to this...
Gonna have to play X-Men and T.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready! I hear you're a hard case. Real tough guy.
I don't play favorites, and I don't listen to excuses.
So what, you never cut anyone a break?
Why would I do that?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it? You're about to find out.
Ceres Gallop.
They got me good! I need a hand! And maybe a foot!
Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff. Lucky draw. I am barely working. Battlefield ready again.
Down goes their accuracy percentage!
Now you do the same for me, Lee.
What are you aiming at?
Lucky draw. I feel like myself again.
Us against the world!
Ready to rule it. Gambit never falls!
Laissez le bon temps brûler. Laissez le bon temps brûler. Oh yeah, baby, Gambit got your back. God's might. Just who Gambit was looking for. 气贯长虹.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Gambit got your back. Gambit got your back. We save an empire, maybe they save us, no? Hostiles are I'm doing this my way!
The vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. So much for maximum effort. Squirrel power!
Krakoa is at your service, my friend. Must let this vehicle advance.
I appreciate you. Disappear!
That was good. Just who Gambit was looking for. Oh yeah, baby.
My friends are here!
You thought you got rid of me? How'd they chance?
Get that vehicle moving again!
I'm doing this my way! Yeah, that hurt.
I feel like myself again.
Double deck! Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff. I am very Gambit got your back. Helping hand. Let's get go! On them beautiful! Never fall! I am as good now you do the same with me, will you? That's the boost
I feel like myself again.
Double up. Now you do the same with me, will you?
Us against the world.
I appreciate you.
Gambit got your back. Beautiful, baby! How it's done.
Is at your service, my friend.
I'm hurt pretty bad over here. Now you do the same.
Your big chance!
Never fall!
At your service, my friend.
Magneto showing the kids how it's done.
Another epic victory! Big win!
Make way for the King of Thieves. The cards always be in my favor.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You and me, Spectre. We're two of a kind.
I'm not nearly as heartless as you, Castle.
That's not it. We're alike because we both know there are some problems that can only be solved by force.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Sounds easy. Which means it's probably not, right?
You're about to find out.
Just who Hero looking for. Open hand.
Don't mind me or anything.
A given caught you, eh? Just the boost I need.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. You better stop talking and start fighting. They captured the mission area!
The moon haunts you!
This is gonna hurt.
Dodge this! Double down! Can't keep this Cajun down for long.
I just found one of Katsu's They're ahead of us.
Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me or anything.
Chill that hurt.
Day at the spa.
I have many.
Damn it, never fall!
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway
The
point.
moon haunts you! Lucky draw! You thought you got rid of me? Howdy, Jones.
We've almost got it! You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
This is almost as fun as pulling a heist. Almost.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Jeffy! I'm happy to see you too, you adorable little ball of murder! Daddy missed you. Don't worry, you earned your place as the #1 breakout star. I won't steal it from you, but I may shoot for a close second.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Sounds easy. Which means it's probably not, right?
You're about to find out.
I'm good to go. Looks like we've got ourselves a party.
Shoot these honks whenever you find them.
They hitting real hard. Ooh-wee, that hit the spot.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
I've always wanted my own mission.
We captured the mission area!
They sure got the numbers on us.
team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Never fall!
We made a good team.
You're welcome. This is a nice spot.
Battlefield ready again.
See, I'm Clark and helpful. That symbol. It's the artist's symbol.
My legions.
You're ready for action.
It's party time!
I am barely harmed.
You're welcome.
I am ready to put up